telling us,
Oh, no.
oh, y'all have that third. If not, maybe a fourth. As me and JP would tell you. They would give all that love and all that support.
Make sure you clarify. You said JP, not JP.
Yeah. That's already a shaky argument right there, man.
I'm gonna be honest. When I was in high school driving, I really ain't pay attention to gas prices because I already knew how much I was gonna put in. If they was gonna put $10 in there, it didn't really matter.
83. You didn't have to worry about it too much.
Exactly.
You had to worry about it when
You was gonna ride.
I didn't pay attention to gas price. Now I'm pulling up and I'm like, oh, that gas over there nickel cheaper.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Apartment 4A. How everybody doing?
Good.
Oh, man.
I could complain, but nobody cares.
No, don't nobody care about you. You know.
I care.
Yeah, he cares.
Somebody's TV is loud.
That might be mine.
Yeah, I think you don't want the TV on.
My bad. I was watching the game.
Watching the game. Who win the game, Willie? Willie's keeping up with the score. Who win the game?
What kind of game is on?
Knicks and Miami game still on. Knicks is up. I think they might have. It was down. It was on like a minute or something left. They might have won.
Okay.
Then next we got the Lake Show coming on.
Woo!
Yeah, Lakers
It's over.
in Oakland. Let's go and close this thing out.
I don't know now. I feel like my boy Clay gonna show up tonight.
The light skinned bandit.
The Splash Brothers.
You better get the other boy to shooting Jordan Poole. That's what y'all need.
Oh, we don't want Jordan Poole because that was that problem in the other game. He thought he was an adopted Splash brother. He get out there just doing.
He just in his feelings. He in his feelings now. So Lakers gonna kill it tonight.
Let's go and get it, man. Let's go and get it. Trying to get the Lakers to go ahead and get this W, and they're probably more than likely end up having to play the Denver Nuggets.
We're going to Game 7. Golden
Denver
State.
Nuggets, the Suns about to come back.
Nah, you don't believe that yourself.
Y'all boys don't believe in the comebacks.
We got Boston come back and beat Philly. We I'll take that. Oh no, now you want to be selective of what comeback you get.
I don't like that comeback. I don't like that.
What you trust in the process?
Sometimes it depends.
I would love to see a Philly 76ers championship game. That would be amazing.
Nobody want to see that.
They don't want to see it.
Oh, y'all some haters, man. Why not? Answer the question. Why not?
I want to see the Knicks go. I want to see Lakers Knicks. That's what I want to see.
I want to see Golden State.
I got Miami, baby. Miami coming out.
Miami probably gonna win it, but I like to see Lakers Knicks.
I can deal with Lakers Knicks. I can deal with Lakers anybody.
It about to be Miami Warriors.
No.
There we
I said
go.
it first year. I said it first year.
Nobody
I
want
said
to
it
see that.
first. But I'm just telling you what it's gonna be though. Say what it's gonna be. There's a lot of things we want to see in this life.
See,
But-
you know, I tell you, like people, y'all better stick together. Clay, Steph, Willie, they all.
Splash Brothers.
Willie wish he was a Smash Brother. He laid the foundation with the bricks of the Smash Brothers to stand on top.
Y'all don't remember Bun Man? Call me
We
Billy.
remember Bun. That's how we know.
Shoot. You to light y'all up in the dark.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good rap line. I'm gonna put it on my new album.
I got bars.
Yep, the line is hot.
Triple 100. That's it. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you everybody for joining us for this wonderful episode of Apartment 4A. We back. We took a little break last week. But this week episode, we done something similar to this. This is what would you do We're working our way up to something probably it's gonna be real interesting next week. So well, we're gonna start light and work our way up into it. What would you do? You take situations that's going on or different stories that you may see. Some like am I the butthole, am I the a-hole or whatnot, and we just talk about what we do in those situations. You know, some of them more things, some of them family, wife, kids, whatever. So to kick this thing off, I got a short one here. Okay, here it is. Okay. What would you do? I tricked my grandmama into refinancing her home 4 years ago, and I spent the money on plastic surgery, skin treatments, and wardrobe. It was an investment to earn more money at the club and marry a rich man. That didn't happen. My husband faked his rich lifestyle, and he is poor. I planned to leave him, but then COVID hit. I don't make enough money dancing at the club. Meanwhile, my grandma's mortgage has doubled, and she doesn't understand why. She may lose her home and will have to live with us. My husband is cool with it, but I can't take care of a dementia person while trying to get a better lifestyle. What should I do? So what would you do?
I wish I could see my face.
Before we answer the question, I believe there's some discrepancy in that story.
No.
She didn't go get no investment in the club. She went to Miami, got one of them BBLs.
Hey,
I'm gonna leave it up.
Plastic surgery. Don't say, you know what.
Yeah, so that was my thing. That was my question. What kind of surgery was this? You know, is this a surgery that's gonna benefit mankind?
She's a stripper. She danced in the club. She went to go get plastic surgery to hopefully make her money making situation better. It did not work. She did end up finding somebody in the club and marrying them, but she thought he had a lot of money, but he did not. He was faking the funk. They got married, realized that he broke, she broke, and her grandma about to lose her house.
Ain't nothing real about this situation. The body fake, he fake, the relationship fake. The only thing real is grandma in debt.
That's the real part about it. That's terrible.
And she don't know because she can't remember.
So what would you do if this was your grandmama and you found out one of your cousins did this to your grandma?
Oh, we got to square up.
Oh, that's simple right there, to be honest.
Yeah, you can't do grandma like that. Come on, man.
We pulling all that stuff out your hip.
We're gonna invite you over to the family to the Sunday meal. Come on back. As soon as you come out, lock the door.
We repossessing titties over here.
Hey man, you gotta keep it PG-13 now. You know the people watching.
It's almost like manslaughter or something, man. You go to jail.
Just make a slick and send it back to Silver. It got to go.
That's robbery. Yep. Aggravated assault.
We'll fill it in with some sand.
Nah. Yeah, you going on jail? Which cousin?
But if I was in that situation, and I know you did grandma, like everybody saying you did grandma like that, we would have a good old fashioned family meeting. And the thing is, you with grandma being in dementia, and I'm just saying
she ain't gonna remember.
You can't take care of her, but you also know that you got to get something for the house before, because you don't want to just lose it. So if a family member can't move in it, we'll try to. You have to just try to sell, put grandma in a nursing home, and just put it on their cousin. Make them think about it for the rest of their life. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's a loss. Because like you said, ain't nothing real in that situation.
We're gonna have a sale, a yard sale. We selling body parts. You ain't got to go to Dr. Miami. You can come right over here to the Ivy household.
I mean, it's a messed up situation, man. And you know, you got somebody who basically don't care about their grandmama. They done trick their grandma into refinancing their house so they can go get all these body enhancements and thinking that they gonna get out there and come up good. And they, it's bad that they did the grandma like that, but on top of that, they done tried to marry up and they don't marry down. It's a bad situation.
Way down.
Man, but the crazy thing about that, and we talk about that situation. I mean, it's real life situations out there like that. It may not be a family member, but it's a lot of people, it's a lot of scammers out there that's getting people to get double down on their mortgages. People that get those what they call reverse mortgages.
Oh yeah.
I used to have, when I worked in city government, people used to come to my office and say, I got this reverse mortgage. The time is up. How can the city help me? Like, I can't do nothing. You can say you finna pay their money, they finna get your house, But it's real. When you get put in that situation, like JP said, you gotta have a meeting. It's gotta be something to try to help grandma. I don't know what, but that's hard in that situation. It's so many, like you say, it's so many negatives.
Yeah. I mean,
you gotta put grandma in the home.
Put grandma in the home. No, you about to get out. Grandma gonna stay in your house.
Yeah.
You want to find somewhere to stay.
Yeah, true.
And then you got a house. You don't know the state of the house. You don't know what's going on with it. You don't know what it is. So you gonna try to sell it. Might not be sold. You never know.
No, to be honest, you can't sell it. Not if you have a double mortgage on it.
Yeah, you're right. You have a double mortgage. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It belongs to the bank.
The bank getting all that. You may as well just let it go. Tell the bank, hey, you can have it, and then grandma moves in.
Yeah. Let's just go to the bank and see, can we refinance your hips?
Use a hips as collateral.
Use that as collateral.
J Key ain't having it, man. J Key like, they gonna give me the parts back.
We looking at the next jigsaw. The next jigsaw in green.
All right, so here's another one. What would you do? Or give him some advice. This man says his wife went out of town. So I read like he said, wife went out of town, so I went clubbing and hooked up with a few women at home. Rika tried to turn our one night stand into something more. So I admitted I was married, then said I wasn't trying to date you. Wife came home and all was well until I noticed Rika standing outside in the morning waiting for me.
In the morning?
First, she was across the street. Then she moved in front of our home, wearing the same clothes she wore in the club. I ignored her. When Rika put an air mattress on our lawn and started to masturbate in front of our home, wife demanded I call the police. But I didn't want Rika to tell her that we hooked up. What do I do?
That man need to be honest for everybody. Rika ain't playing.
Oh yeah.
He might have been able to wiggle somewhere in there until you got to she moved across the street with the same clothes, then air matches on y'all. Like what?
So I think
maybe
brother
call the
man.
laws and say she crazy.
That's what I did. Just called the police when she said, "I've been with you." No, you ain't. I don't know this woman. This woman crazy.
I think brother man got a product that we can sell. Cause anything he got that can have a woman coming over there and sitting in his front yard on the air mattress, we need to sell that for grandma to get her house back. Cause
she in the middle of the lawn, like she's sitting on the front lawn. She don't care. It's first thing in the morning. She don't care what the deal is. She just let everybody.
We didn't market that product.
The thing is, if that happened,
he went to South Miami too.
In such of a neighborhood that I stay in, she probably had the laws over here.
Yeah,
I came out the house in the morning. I would have got the secondhand story. Like, what happened? This crazy lady over there, you know, Mr. Davidson. We knew they had nothing to do with you. We called the police, got up out of here. All is well. Thank you, Sarah.
Oh my God! What was you thinking?
Right.
She was obsessed, man. You know, when the ball breaks.
Yeah, y'all seen the Martin movie? Y'all seen the Martin movie? They get crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
There's a thin line between love and hate.
Well, you know you could have sold the crazy story because she started across the street. And it was like, hey man, she was in this man's yard. Now she done moved to my yard. I don't know what's going on, dude.
Hey, you warnings. You need to take the upside down pineapple off your house.
Y'all finna send me to bed. I can't handle it too much. It's too much. I might go back to Bible class or something tonight.
Go back. I get a double dose.
Yeah. Hey, Real, come back to church, man.
All right. These little funny short stories, man. They say, my mom and I don't get along, but she studied terrorists and read palm. I invited my fiance to meet her for the first time and to get reading. Mom said he had an aura around him of chronic unemployment and weed.
That's not an aura, that's a smell.
And she told him the baby that was on the way ain't yours. I was shocked because I'm not pregnant. But he blurted out, I knew it wasn't mine. My ex told me she was pregnant again, but I pulled out. Then he realized he told on himself and apologized. Mom replied, I'm not psychic. I just knew that you ain't. Now he mad. He said we tricked him into confessing. Wedding dress and venue are paid for and are non-refundable. What do you do?
Sell it on eBay.
You can save money by losing that money now, or you can lose that money and a whole lot more in the future.
Yeah, that money folded.
You better go have you a party.
Don't take it. Charge $5-10 at your door.
Tell your folks we having a I Dodge the Bullet party. Celebrate.
Everybody will come and
I say you go ahead and marry.
See,
I don't think it's ain't on the point of him going and marrying her. Is she gonna marry him?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what would you do? Because we our mind is the woman mind right now, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So people, hey, feel me out, right?
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and marry. Right, and then tell mom you need to stay out of my damn business. Stop reading goddamn pictures.
It's too late though.
But apparently she knew her mama wasn't a real psychic. If her mama told her, if the mama said, I'm not a real psychic, I just knew you wouldn't. So she had to know she wasn't a real psychic.
Or maybe she just want to use her psychic powers at that time.
She read cards.
Psychic powers. Maybe just took a good sense of smell to know. If you smell like this, you can't be employed.
If your eyes are red at 5,
and what you said, an aura of chronic unemployment and weed. Man, that's rough.
What's the name of Dr. Dre album, The Chronics? I wonder was he bumping it.
Cuz she said, I got a job.
What all she said was paid for, Rod?
Staying black
the
and
venue and the dress.
Oh, that's a good. Dye that dress black and have your funeral.
Who died? Who did?
Her dreams and ambitions.
Her dreams and ambitions gonna die if she marries.
If she go right, there you go. If she move forward, it'll be a whole lot more.
Set herself free.
Wow. All right.
The mean crowd.
These folks living wild lives.
Sell that dress and help grandma pay for her house.
Promise that dress ain't gonna get that house back.
Not at all.
Man, we got the dress, and then what the last person did, he got a product he can sell. We gonna get grandma house back. By the end of this segment, we're gonna be making enough money to get grandma house back.
Yeah, I gotta be wild to do that.
My cousin came out last year. but we always knew she was a lesbian. At my mom's birthday party, she hit on my wife nonstop. My wife giggled, but I knew she didn't like it. I confronted my cousin. Back off. She don't like she don't like cat.
Yeah, you know what it's like.
She don't like cat.
Let Jonathan read it. You're right.
Cause he on one tonight. He ain't holding back.
Cousin pulls out phone and shows pictures on her phone. Recognizing this cat, that's my mouth on it. It's my wife. Wife said it happened just a few times. Cousin says it happened every Thursday for a year.
What?
And that is my fault because you don't give your wife oral foreplay. I told her a real man never do that. My uncles were outraged. Huge argument. My entire family knows my wife cheated with a woman and that I don't eat cat. What?
These families
Hey.
break.
Telling you.
Everybody go to church.
No, ain't no church
These
over
sound
here.
like Muddeal's plot.
So
It's
I
a Perry
feel
movie coming now.
I feel I got a real answer to this one.
Okay, go ahead.
Take them pictures and videos, create them an OnlyFans page, make them some money, and help grandma pay for a house.
That might get grandma.
Wow.
Probably the best case
That
scenario.
might be the best scenario. Yeah, that came. So in that story, what's the role we playing?
Okay, let's say you the husband. Let's say you the
Who?
husband, and you find out that your wife been cheating on you with your cousin. That's a female.
That's really his fault.
Where we at? There's a family function.
Yes, y'all at a family function. You at your mama's birthday party.
So I ain't gonna cut up at mama's birthday party. I'm gonna hold my mute.
Oh, no.
And then,
Sorry, I'm sorry, mama.
It's probably gonna be, yeah, I can't really.
Like a family member.
You definitely couldn't show out at Willie's mama's birthday party.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be that's a holy party. They do that.
I feel
They
it.
do that. I'm trying to get in them gates. So I'm gonna pull outside to the side.
Tighten up outside.
Now Rob mama, she might pull out the knife on.
Shit.
Hey, she gonna
Throw them
take it
hands.
up at her party. Cause my mama part of holy party too, but it's a birthday party for my mama. That means her sister's there. So
Yeah.
They gonna be a ratchet 4.
oh man, it's gonna be a rough day over there.
Yeah, that's a. Woo.
So if you the wife, what do you do? How do you explain that to your
Bro
significant
need to
other?
take some points from his cousin.
It's already been explained.
But he don't like to do it.
Everything been laid out.
He don't like to do it.
Well, then let her go.
And she
What was
said
his
she want to leave. She said she just want to. She just need help every other Thursday.
He just want some licky licky.
Just let her go. Let her go.
What was the scenario again?
That might be gonna stop that show.
Female been cheating on her husband with his.
He froze. You might well stop, Rod.
No, I didn't freeze. I'm listening.
You were frozen. I was.
I was not froze. I was listening.
Your mouth wide open.
Listening intently.
Froze.
Yeah, so male, his husband, his wife is cheating on him with his female cousin.
Oh man.
Every Thursday.
Oh.
Every Thursday.
What advice do you have? What do? You find out that your wife is cheating on you with your cousin that's a female.
And everybody at the family gathering.
Everybody at your mama's birthday party know that your wife been cheating on you with your cousin.
That's the
Your
kicker.
your favorite first cousin.
Yeah.
I don't think it's favorite anymore.
You ain't your favorite no more.
No more.
So thank everybody for here that's watching. What would you do if you find out your significant other is cheating on you with your cousin at your mama's birthday party? What would you do?
Well, you know what I do in that situation? I go in the back and talk to mama, have a good strong drink, and I just burn the whole damn house down. Why everybody in there?
Why you gotta burn my house down, man?
We already lost grandmama house now.
Mama ain't did
Burn everybody out.
Burn mama house now. Or you gonna burn your own house down?
No.
He's trying to
We had
control
mama.
he's trying to control he's trying to control the story. So I think that's a smart move. That's how you control the narrative.
This ain't getting out. Ain't nobody gonna know that.
Yeah. Yeah. If everybody gone,
He say JP say mama done had enough birthdays.
That's why he had to drink. That's why he had to drink with his mama.
Real strong drink.
The last drink.
The last sip.
The
Final sip.
You know I love you.
Hey, we're gonna have a lower supper. It's be a lower supper in it. Yeah.
Then you gonna be the bad guy in the story. They're gonna be the story around town. Y'all heard about JP?
Burned him mama.
And he burned his mama house down. What would make him
Hey, it was a celebration.
No.
Hey, wait a minute. Are we having this conversation while you at Walmart?
Oh yeah, he in Walmart.
He don't know how to be at the house on the podcast.
Hey, and look, JP practicing being old because you know he got us on speaker.
Yep,
he got no earphones, earbuds,
nothing.
Look,
Bluetooth.
Everybody listen to us while he on the pamper aisle.
Right. Podcast is going on black.
He talking about burning for a house down.
Hey.
In Walmart.
And then looking at folks like,
what you
looking at me?
Right.
Can I have a private conversation with my friend?
Tell you, mind your
Hey, I'm giving free advertisement.
No.
free advertisement. No.
I'm advertising.
All right, so here's another one. My family is on a big divide about this, so I'm hoping I could get some unbiased perspective. I'm the youngest of 4 siblings by far. I'm 22. My husband's 26. My siblings are 30, 32, 32, and 33. Between the 3 of them, they have combined 14 children. They all have multiple children. None of them went to college. They all work lower paying entry-level jobs. I graduated last year and started college. I started college and high school, and I work as a nurse. Our household income is about $200K. My parents like to host big family functions for every holiday, and they bring the whole family together. Ever since I was a teenager, my siblings have always asked me to do favors, mostly babysit. I did this till I was 16, and when I got older, I decided to stop. So for the past 6 years, they didn't ask me for anything. Since my siblings are the type to ask for favors but never ask or never offer to help you with what you need, they also borrow money from my parents. My oldest brother is getting evicted and asked if him and his girlfriend and their 4 kids can stay with me and my husband. My husband and I owned a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home. I told them no because they have a habit of settling in somewhere and not paying rent and refusing to leave. They also let their 4 kids absolutely destroy everything in a rental, in every rental they lived in, coloring on the walls, holes in the walls, etc. My brother and his girlfriends are mad and blew up me at my mother's birthday party last week. They're going to have to stay in the shelter, and they're saying it's all my fault. But I think it's their own lack of responsibility. My other 2 siblings chime in and agreeing with my brother, and they think I'm being a butthole. I think my siblings suck, and I don't want my house getting tore up by their heathens. I know that if I let them move in and I end up having to evict them, and they won't pay for anything. I think it's not fair for they always ask me for money because I make more than them. and they treat my husband and I like we're some kind of upper class snobs because we work hard and made good choices in life. Am I the butthole for not allowing my brother to move in? She said,
"No, you are not."
That's open and shut.
Open and shut.
Yeah.
Because it sound like mama don't want them.
Nope.
Right.
It sound like the other brothers and sisters don't want them, so they try to put it all on you.
What
When mama don't want you?
The other brothers and sisters, they have 10 kids to combine, and so they just don't have a room.
They got room then. They already have a scenario.
They already got kids. I'll put them in.
Already got it. Right. Take them folks,
play.
send them kids here, now. Till y'all
I'm pretty sure they got boys and they got girls.
Right.
They got a split off.
Yeah, I love to have their cousins. They love to have their cousins though. It's fun.
They love it.
She said she's offering to pay for everyone to get a vasectomy and tubes tied for Christmas and giving my brother enough money to cover the red roof in for 1 week. And that's all I'm doing for anyone. And better not call me for nothing else.
Red roof.
He's too kind.
Hey, I don't blame her. It sounds like she need to reevaluate her family. She needs some support somewhere.
She said she ain't going for it. You can't stay here. Ain't no room in my house. Y'all act like y'all know how to lead.
I feel on that. I mean, in situations, even with family,
all right,
you gotta put your foot down. Man.
Yeah, man.
See, if I was there, I let her move in, and just file it on the insurance. I burn the house down, man.
Oh,
I mean, hey, that way you can start your life over. They ain't worth a darn. Hey, it is what it is, man.
But you ain't trying to start over.
I'm telling you, your life fine.
Your life fine.
Your life is so up.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out. I'm reading and she giving us some updates. She said her parents recently downsized to a 2-bedroom with a big outdoor space.
They did.
The exact same thing.
The second bedroom is where they keep they pet parrot.
They say his son ain't coming back here. We gonna go home.
Oh yeah, he's done. He's kicked out.
Those jokers move.
How you do it though, man?
You getting evicted? We moving.
That's how you do it though, man.
No, she's not the butthole. You gotta say you gotta be responsible. You 35, man. You gotta go to work, pay your bills. Like you got kids, you gotta do better than that.
And you got a bad track record. If you had a decent track record, then we don't mind putting you up for a week or two if we know what your plan, what you're gonna do. Kids gonna act right. Nah, everything that was said in that story is a straight up no.
Negative.
Man, y'all so harsh, man. What a compassion, what a love, what a helping your family and friends there.
We just don't feel like burning down the house, JP. That's all it is.
I ain't good at that arson.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can't get away with it, man.
Not at all. He ain't gonna get away with it.
Not at all.
Have you ever tried it yet? You ain't tried it. You never know.
No, straight.
Well, you don't like it, so you can't try it.
JP, when you light the candle, do you set it under something, or do you get it so it'll flip over a little bit and fall and set stuff on fire?
See, we can tell you ain't never really burned nothing big. About a candle.
Hey, you got to have a starting
That's
point.
that's the movie scenario.
I'm telling you. The
candle,
the whole
burn the whole.
If you
set the candle up under the curtain,
That's one of them Acme candles.
I'm telling you.
You trying to go to jail, right? You gotta have
to burn the house.
But you gotta have better planning though. You can't have piss poor planning. When you do this stuff, you can't half do it. You gotta think.
Hey, we gonna go ahead and cut you out, JP, man.
Mute that, bro.
Yeah, you tell it on yourself, man. We're gonna go ahead and help you out.
You act like you new rappers. You're gonna incriminate yourself, ain't you?
So speaking of fire, this man has a sister. They're 2 years apart, and they come home to see their mother, who lives alone now. And so they're sitting there talking, the boy, the mother, and the sister are talking. And the sister takes out these matches. She light a match, and she's just looking at the fire. And so she just randomly in between the conversation, she lights the match, look at the fire. Right before the match goes out, she flicks it at the brother, and the brother said, "Hey, you know, that ain't really funny. Don't be flicking the matches at me or whatnot." And she said, "Oh, you making too much a big deal out of this. I know what I'm doing. You know, the fire goes out before it gets to you, whatever." He said, "Well, that's not funny. Don't do that." So he goes to bed. He wakes up the next morning, find a burnt match on the floor by the bed. Is he the butthole for telling his sister to stop playing with the fire?
No. Because in JP,
so right now, I know now from this story that this is a white family.
Man, we trying to go platinum, and you.
I'm just gonna be honest, because ain't none of us just sitting there flicking fire at our siblings while they sleep. That's some white folks stuff.
All right. Hey, can I do a confession?
I forgot. You in Walmart. I forgot.
No. Can I do a confession? Go ahead. All right. So I was probably about, let's say, 9 or 10 years old, and me and my cousin, we were actually in this situation. So we were playing with matches, we were burning stuff, and we had a younger cousin over there, and we would just flick the matches over at him. Well, apparently one of the matches got him on his forehead, and instead of it falling off, it burned his forehead. And so, you know, he caught on fire a little bit, and he took off running and crying. And so he came back and sat down, had a little scar on him. We did it again, boom, got in his hair. I didn't know that, you know, when you put fire to your hair, it burns it like instant. So it kind of, so
grease. So
anyway, so it burnt his hair up pretty quick. And so anyway, I need to say the long story short, we got our butt tore pretty good after that. So no, Johnny Key, that's not, to answer your question, no, that's not always true.
Okay, you're right. Let me go back and repeat this. This is some white folks stuff or some very, very bad black kids stuff.
very.
This is N kids, the N-word kids stuff.
Cuz burnt your cousin on the forehead, then burnt the house.
It ain't like there's a lot of stuff to do out there, you know.
It was a small patch, not that big, small patch.
They need to sue you. The statute of limitations still open.
How we got our butt beat that night, we good.
No.
Learned a valuable lesson.
I learned a valuable lesson. I'm not playing with matches no more.
Play with matches.
I say this.
You know the risk.
Our level of bad was extraordinary. Y'all ain't burning once but twice. Y'all went back again.
But he came back. That's not our fault when you come back.
That don't mean
you know.
He said we ain't burned him. He got burnt.
Yeah, I mean he came back to what we were doing.
So he came back and said, "Hey, throw some more matches at me."
I know when he went to the bathroom after he cried, he should just stay. He should went back over to my grandma's house and then come back. But he came back. So we kids. All right. So you want some more? So we just
worse.
For it.
How's your relationship with this cousin?
I really don't. I mean, we have a great relationship. Sweet kid. You know, he's old now. You know, just had a birthday in November. We have a great relationship.
So in other words,
time to get to y'all.
In other words, you didn't play with matches around him. He came around while y'all were playing with the matches.
That's really that's
nope.
Gonna be his.
So it's his fault for coming around while you were playing with matches.
Yeah, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. I take the answer, Bob.
I'm happy I ain't your cousin, cuz.
I know that's right.
Lord.
Don't make JP, man. He burn your house down.
Cuz, ain't burn your forehead and burn your house, and then say it's your fault.
Hey, I say this. I'm glad whatever adult wore y'all out didn't believe this.
I know.
Say what?
I said I'm glad whoever took y'all up didn't believe that story.
Who gave y'all a whooping? Who gave y'all a whooping?
Man, my daddy, man, I'm telling you. And then there one of them whoopings where he'll tell you go get your switch. So we went outside and got the switch. I put my water boots on. Say, yeah, daddy, smarter than you. I got you. Whoop. Man, daddy made me take them doggone boots off and them 2 or 3 pair of pants I had on. And then he took that thick Mason leather belt. I swear to God, I ain't never called Jesus' name more than I still ain't called Jesus' name as much.
That's hilarious. Your daddy made you go get your own switch and then whoop you with a belt.
All right, good job. Sit that down. Come in.
I want that for next time. But this time.
Hey, that's some psychological trauma right there, man.
Psychological warfare.
Because now you wondering, man, was the switch too small?
The switch was definitely too small.
Maybe if I got a little bit bigger one.
What was the purpose of the switch?
Made you walk outside and think about what you about to get.
Crazy.
All right. My brother, let's call him David, has a girlfriend about a year old. She's starting to stay at our place. We stay with my mom and we split the rent 3 ways. Last fall around mid-October, I voiced my unliking with both my brother and my mother, saying I don't like the fact that I now share my home with someone else. I felt uncomfortable and was getting annoyed with the fact that she stayed in our home even when my brother wasn't around. My mom said she would bring it up with my brother. Months passed and I would often ask if she talked to my brother and she said she'll get to it. Around late December, I had noted that David was able to unlock our door with the key, even though his girlfriend had already arrived with the key of her own. I questioned my mom about this, and she confessed to making a new set of home keys so that David's girlfriend could have one. I was furious, and she promised to take it back, and I acknowledged that it was wrong to do so without asking first. Come New Year, I brought it up again, and this time she did a complete 180 and said that it's her home and she had no issues with David's girlfriend spending so much time there, and that if I didn't like it, then I could move. I responded by pointing out that I have no means to do so and that I was an equal part owner since I paid 1/3 of the rent and utilities. I told her that if David's girlfriend is going to be living here, and at this point she spends about 70 to 80% of her time at our home, then I'm going to dock $50 from my rent and she can recoup that from David's rent. I told her that this is the consequences of her actions and my way of showing that I'm not okay with the situation. I'm not going to pay for David's girlfriend. My reasoning is as follows. Rent and utilities is split 3 ways and we are 3 people living here. Now that there are 4, it should be split accordingly until we can arrange. Until we can get that arranged, I'm docking $50. Since we 3 people are sharing a home evenly, it means one person can't just give a key without everybody consent. And if she's going to stay here against my wishes, then that 2 out of 3 wants it, then I'm not going to pay for her share. She's using hot water and electricity and so on. I also told them this situation hadn't changed by the summer. I will be docking an additional $10 each month until they change the rent is split. Until they change the way the rent is split or David's girlfriend spend less time here. My mom says I'm a butthole. So does my brother for docking rent. Am I the butthole?
No, you should be homeless.
Man, these sound like two semi-grown kids. And if mama say it's her house, so technically it's her. Apparently, she might be the only name on that lease.
Yeah, so, like she is the only name on the lease.
That was so. At the end of the day,
a note down here. My mother owns the place. She bought it using her divorce money. There's no loan or / mortgage cost, but they split all the utilities.
Yeah, she need to go on her own. But I got a good suggestion for her. She can go move in with grandma and help grandma keep her house.
This woman can't go. She can't afford to go out on her own, so she sure can't afford to double up on grandma rent.
Or she kick the boys out, move grandma in with her, and supplement the rent that way.
Take care of grandma, because I guess she failed to take care of them two boys.
Right. Right. Yeah, no, boy, no, he just needs it. At that point, you got to go on.
Oh, these two boys.
No, it's one boy, one girl.
Oh, okay.
I thought the brother brought his girl to stay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's one brother brought his girlfriend in, but the other
his sister don't want the girl there.
Oh, the other person. Oh, okay. I thought it was the girl. Okay. You got that.
So the sister don't like the girlfriend.
What the sister thing is, it's not that she don't like her. Her thing is, it's 4 people staying here now. We split.
So my thing is the brother. Why the brother girlfriend? Why they ain't got their own place?
Hey man,
the mama say she can stay there.
The same reason why the girl don't have her own place.
Right. They all
cheap rent.
I mean, I just don't want
to pay like $100 a month for a whole house.
Yeah. My mama would definitely not let me bring no girlfriend and stay at the house with her. I remember when I was dating, me and my fiance at the time had to sleep in 2 different rooms.
Hey, that's Mississippi thing, man. You know, I feel like in this situation, you don't like it, go find your boyfriend, move him in.
My girlfriend, you know, you never know what people like these days. You got to be versatile.
Equal opportunity.
You on mute, Terrence.
Somebody wife.
I see what you did there.
Or or if you really want to make him mad, she could go ahead and find his girlfriend, cousin, or something like that.
There you go.
Start dating his girlfriend X and bring her move in.
Oh, yeah. Make it a party.
It's some options.
And then go tell the ex-husband, you know, we got a little more space. You want to come on back too?
Come on. Write the brother with all 4 of the kids. Now let everybody stay.
Take it up a notch. Tell mama this how you want to do it. Let's go.
But yeah, she foul though. Gonna tell her mama, I'm paying I'm paying the water bill, so you can't have nobody else staying here. You can't make no kids.
Nah, see the problem is she thinking it's she think it's an equal opportunity, and she's treating these people like they are her roommates.
She acting like she's on the mortgage.
Right.
You have to say so.
Your name, mate, you ain't on the lease, you ain't on nothing. If your mama chooses to boot y'all out at any moment, that's her legal right, and you have nothing to say.
Man, how she helping is buying this water and electricity?
Still, you know,
she ain't out $100 a month, bro.
Well, her mama told her, if you don't like this situation, you can move out, and if you don't want to move out, you can be quiet, go in your room.
They do like JP said, and set the whole house on fire. Don't
set the house on fire this time. I agree with the mom. You know, she need to get her butt up out of there, man.
And just watching JP camera, I ain't got this whole. He just moved all kinds of ways.
I don't even look that way.
he out here like a man of mystery. Huh? Look at him, he's somewhere else.
He done ran 50 errands while he been on the podcast.
That's what you do.
Boy, multitasking.
So check this out. 29 female and pregnant with my boyfriend Sam, 32. Sam and I went to a party for his family. Nothing monuments, nothing serious or whatever. It's just a normal family get together during my pregnancy. I've had some intense cravings. While we were at the party, I told Sam I have a craving for a slushie about 30 minutes away. We had just arrived about 20 minutes prior. He said, give me a little while and we can go get one. After about 30 more minutes, I said again, Sam, I have these cravings. He said, fine, get in the car. On our way there, we got into an argument, and he thinks that Craven could have waited a couple of hours. He's now mad we had to leave the party early. We see his family 2 to 3 times a month, sometimes more, and I don't think it's a big deal to leave when I have a craving. Am I the butthole?
Now she pregnant, right?
She pregnant.
Yeah, you got to go on.
How far along is she?
Because
she can drive herself. If you go, I'm like, hey, here's the key. Take a ride. Take a drive.
I feel you, too.
She don't say how far along she is.
Okay, well, I'll keep my comments myself.
I don't think you the butthole. It goes back to who family sees who's more. I mean, if you see, like she said, they see their family all the time. I don't think she the butthole. You know, let that girl go get her some ice cream or some milk chocolate or whatever she wants.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I say is now, I mean, given the circumstances of the situation, she's pregnant. Pregnant women get cravings. I mean, that's what it is. So, you know.
So, but here's my question: could she now have waited for that craving? Because
she said she waited 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Dude, that was probably for a pregnant woman. That was probably like 7 miles.
So what I would have done to rectify the situation, you want a slushy. We at my folks' house. We going in the kitchen, getting some ice cream. We're gonna crush that up, put some Kool-Aid on it, get you a little slushy. That'll hold you over until we leave.
That most definitely would not have been the same.
That definitely would no.
There's ice and Kool-Aid is all she needs.
The question is, what would you do? I guarantee all 6 of us on this podcast, what we would have did, we would have went, we would have cussed up under our breath and cussed up in our brain, but we'd have went and took her for whatever cravings you want to get done.
So
I would definitely tell you I would. That's probably why. Never mind. I would.
So let me ask you a question: would it be acceptable to give her the keys and allow her to go get her own?
Yeah.
No.
At this point, my lesbian cousin can go get you some,
bro.
So I think it's one of those things where it's up to her.
How you want your night to end?
That's really what it is.
Don't matter which way it is, shit.
Well, if she like, I'm fine running to get one. Like, you ain't gotta leave. I just want one, so let me run and get one. Yeah, you can let her go get one. If she like, nah, I want to get it and I want the night to be over. Well, you gotta. It's up to you at that point. For me, the night be over.
So Karen say, Rod would have told her to take a nap. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all some content on that. Now. I'm gonna give y'all.
We already heard.
There you go.
We ain't no need right. You just being mean to the pregnant woman. Being very mean to the mother of your child.
So listen, no, you
don't have to hold your baby in her womb for 9 months.
I ain't know you were savage like that.
I really do apologize.
You listen to this story. Okay, we went to the doctor. We went to the doctor because she was having bad heartburn. And so the doctor put her on Nexium, like 2 Nexiums a day because the heartburn was bad. She had to take 2 of those a day. Okay. We get home. I don't know if it's the same day or a couple of days later, but it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. She wake up out the blue and she want a chili foot long. One of them chili corny foot longs from Sonic's.
Coney cones.
Yeah, cheese cone.
Yeah, cheese cone. That's what they call them. Chili cheese cone from Sonic. She's taking 2 Nexium a day trying to stop the heartburn. and she want a chili cheese corny from at 2:30 in the morning.
She's taking the Nexium. I see if she wasn't taking them.
No.
I apologize, Karen, for him once again. I do apologize.
We thought we raised them better than this.
You probably got little boy when he got the coney without the chili and the cheese.
I did not.
He's trying to get cut.
Me and Eric been trying to coach him all that time. I guess my words fell on good ground. JP was telling him over and over and over again. Serve your wife during this time of pregnancy.
I did.
I've been through it 4 times. I know.
Every single thing that she asked for, I gave her except for that because we just went to the doctor. So I did tell her, nah, you can go and go back to sleep.
She remember that one thing you didn't get her.
You see? She remember that.
You gonna win. You can win everything up under the sun. Build a mansion.
You bought a house, car.
Take it to wherever Puerto Rico. But at the end of the day, when you were craving that chili dog, you told her to go take a nap.
I told her to go back. I didn't take a nap. I told her to go back to sleep.
Say it just like that too.
So to swallow that spit
and go back to sleep.
I turned the boy, dude.
Really?
Didn't say baby or nothing. Go to sleep.
She was already asleep. She just woke up just woke up. I want a chili cake. I was like, what?
What she was trying to say was Cedric wanted chili cheese cone. And you didn't want to get your son food. It's calling your baby.
Already.
And right. She is carrying your baby now. Nobody, that's your baby. And you don't want to get her a chili cheese? She's taking the 2 Nexium, so she good.
No,
you doing her part. You didn't do your part.
The doctor had already said because she was eating spaghetti with barbecue sauce like every other day. Her heartburn was terrible. The doctor had already told her.
That cheese cone was gonna balance it out.
Yeah, that cheese was gonna regulate everything.
You ain't no doctor, right?
Balance it on out. She'll be
fine.
You know what a body needs.
The cheese coat the inside.
I was trying to save the baby.
So you sacrifice yourself, huh?
I sacrificed myself for that baby health.
I know I got what gonna do the first pregnancy. I think I had to go get some pickles. She had a pickle craving. I got woke up in the middle of the night when got a big jar of pickles, the biggest jar I could find at that time. Brought it back like here.
With the Sam.
I don't know where I went. I think it just appeared when I went out the house. Because like, you want some pickles? I got them right here. Thank you, bro.
Just got in the car and pointed it somewhere.
Show up in the house with a big. Where you get them from? I don't know.
She was killing on what?
She had craving for it, man. So to say that, see, I did what had to be done. Ryan said, go back to sleep.
It was pickles.
Sleep it off.
Ryan said, take a nap. Ryan was listening to Ludacris. Go to sleep.
I was practicing my daddy do this. Daddy, they hurt. Lay down, go to sleep.
You'll feel that a little bit.
No, man. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I think that is all the ones I got, unless you want to hear this last one.
No, man, your story been running out.
We don't know what the last one is. So.
Yeah, ain't no regular one.
No, ain't no regular ones. This all
see.
They give it to you now. These folks right here.
Hey.
I don't know where they find these people at. You know, it's the internet. People tell all their business on the internet. They don't care.
You right about that.
They feel like, you know, somebody got to know. Okay, I'm going to tell you this one. This is the last one. It's short. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Husband of 11 months. I'm 8th month pregnant. Okay, yeah, I'm 8th month pregnant. Husband of 11 months got arrested after offering sex to an undercover male cop in exchange for Percocet pills. Everyone is focused on drug abuse, skipping over the fact that he has sex with men to get drugs. I'm pressured by his family to support his sobriety struggle. But when I complain about the male prostitution thing, I'm the bad guy. What do you do?
He's judging him.
The family said one step at a time.
Let that thing out the drug problem, and then everything else will make it better. Everything will be better after the drug issue is taken care of.
You gotta get the drug, because the drug.
Asking for too much. Asking for too much.
Try to get some Percocet, man. You know, you gotta do anything from Percocet.
So I'm a little confused. Was the police officer selling the drugs, or was he selling himself?
Police officer selling the drugs. He was trading sex for drugs. He was undercover.
So he was slanging one, but the other guy was slanging the other.
Right. The police weren't really slanging. It was a setup.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Busted.
Oh, and the guy was trying to get him to slang.
Yes.
Something else.
I was like, hey, I have sex with you if you give me them Percocets. And then
but the family is mad because he on the drugs.
Yeah, the family is mad because she keep talking about the prostitution and they trying to get him off these drugs.
They don't want him talking about that. They want to talk about the drugs.
They trying to focus on one thing at a time.
One thing at a time.
They think if he stopped the drugs, then he'll start getting.
I don't think they care about those things.
Yeah, I don't think they care about. I think they just want to get him.
I think she care about it because she probably don't want any kind of disease. But they say she's being selfish right now about her health.
It's a chance. They probably already knew that he was. Trying to get
right. And they want her to stay with them so she can continue to take care of him. They don't want to take care of him anymore.
That's right. They say you should have known this. It's been 11 months. You should have known he out there having sex with me.
But we skipped on the fact that she's pregnant, though, right? She pregnant.
It did say that he wasn't having sex with women too. Well, he had sex with me.
No, I'm saying she 8 months pregnant.
She 8 months pregnant.
So yeah,
she need to rethink her life.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's tough at that point.
Maybe he can prostitute enough to get grandma her house back.
No, just say I
doubt it. It sounds like he's pretty bad at prostituting.
He just offered to the wrong person. That's it. He just offered to the wrong person.
He got caught up for money though.
Well, the reason that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
He got caught up.
He ain't getting no money. He trying to get drugs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he finna. Yeah, that's over for him.
Yeah.
What was some of the advice that they gave him? Gave her.
Gave her. Let me see. Go back to it. Number 3. Hold on one second.
Doom, 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 doom.
Hey, this was on Twitter, so they ain't like they just everywhere where they post.
Oh, Twitter world. I ain't been on Twitter in years.
I thought they shut Twitter down because of the blue check.
Nah, they ain't shut Twitter down. You just not had a verification unless you pay for it.
Yeah,
and I can pay for it and get it just because I can get it just because I pay for it, right?
Yep. Pay your monthly fee and you be verified.
That's how the rest of America works.
So one woman says, you haven't been married a year and this is happening means it's been happening all along. How do you get married to someone you don't even know? Start there.
Got to know they on the purpose.
Did she say they were married?
Yeah, y'all been married
11 months.
Oh, I didn't hear the married part. I just heard they've been together 11 months.
They married.
She said keywords. This person said keywords, his family. You know you need to leave. Think about your health and your baby's health. Divorce. And if he's asked for visitation, make it supervised with mandatory drug testing.
If she been together with this man, she already knew that man was a prostitute. She probably bought a little piece herself. That's how she got pregnant. He ain't just selling to the men. He's selling to the women too. He's selling.
Whatever he on the Percocets.
Get them lower tabs.
This guy say divorce. I say give them your baby since it's too late for an abortion. But with the way they raise him, your child will be screwed. Hopefully, you can find a nice home for the baby instead. He say give up him and the baby. He say get rid
of the whole. He said
start from scratch.
He sound like JP. Burn it down.
Burn it down. So you can build it back up.
Throw the whole baby away.
Get a divorce and get the baby for adoption. Go find you a new life.
Cut all time.
This person say two things can be true at the same time. You're entitled to feel how you feel, but it seemed like the drugs led to the sex. Maybe deal with that first. Either way, you have some decisions to make and a kid to raise. Next person says it doesn't matter what they say. It matters how you feel. He has been having sex with others for drugs and could possibly bring you and the baby home something. And they're trying to guilt you into staying by only focus on his drug. Go ahead and head out.
Yeah, they like, look, you got us all excited. We was like, he finally off our hands. He done bamboozled somebody, and now you trying to give him back. No give backs. He yours. This one drugs, all right?
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, pretty much said no backsies.
That's what the family said. Hey, baby, come. It's just a little drug. It's just a little drug habit.
It's yours, all yours.
Little light prostitution. Really ain't even prostitution because he ain't really do
that. Attempted
prostitution. And really, we don't even know how much of an attempt it was. So really, it might have just been a conversation. You're trying to lead this man over conversation.
Right.
The father of your child.
Perkins said, you ain't on the perks.
So that story about the man who went clubbing and met with Rika and cheating on his wife, and she came out to the house. So a lot of folks saying this can't be real. There's no way that this is real. And so the people who sent this tweet say it's real because they sent them the ring footage of the woman outside on the air mattress. And so one person said, if you're gonna be a cheater, don't be a cheap cheater. Take your extra activities to a hotel. You don't have to do anything. Rika's doing it all and would tell it all. So yeah, if you're gonna cheat, you better pay for it.
Be wise.
Be wise and don't cheat.
There you go.
We'll have a drink.
Look at here, dropping that knowledge.
Hey man, it ain't worth it, man.
Burn it down.
That's your only option.
That's what Ricky don't do.
I think that's been a theme for the night.
Yeah, you better go ahead and call police because she out on the lawn. The next thing she is gonna light the match.
Y'all in the house.
She gonna be in the house.
Let it burn. In the words of Usher.
In the worst way.
A lot of folks were saying they wish they were the neighbor. They just came outside their lunch and just watch it all unfold.
Oh, you got to. I'm gonna come out there, cut the hedges, water something, vacuum the driveway. I'm gonna see what they got going over there.
Wash the flowers.
Oh yeah, gotta look busy now.
Just sitting there looking like a little creep and just staring at her.
Yeah. Tell the kid, come on out, let's play baseball.
You better do
like
something.
Catch.
Do a little pet.
It's 7 a.m, Daddy. You got to start early.
Oh yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just looking for the charger for my tree out here in the front. It's got low battery.
You ain't great because you ain't trying to be great. So get on up and get out here.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Look, I was listening to the Strawberry Letter one day this week, and it was a lady who her friend, she knew her friend was cheating on her husband. So she ended up finding the friend. She went somewhere and the friend was in the parking lot, and she knew that was the friend because the husband had bought her a car and she had a personalized license plate. So she called the friend on the cell phone and the friend didn't answer. And so she seen two heads in the car. So she walked up to the car and knocked on the window, and she said the dude when look at her, he was trying to adjust himself, and the lady was like, "Why you walk up on me like that?" So she went and called and told her husband. So the lady is mad because she called her husband, not the lady's husband. She called her husband. And so her husband, she told her husband, don't say nothing about it, but I just saw my friend, wooing it with somebody else. Her husband went and called her the friend's husband. So she wondering why is the friend mad with her?
So the one guy was cheating with somebody, and they saw somebody else cheat.
Yeah. So her friend was cheating with a dude, but she called her husband and told her, "I just saw my friend cheating with such and such, this other dude in the car in the parking lot." And so she was like, "But don't say nothing." But the husband, being the husband, called the other friend, "Hey man, let me tell you about your wife. She cheating in the parking lot." So she mad. The friend is mad because the husband called her. So the friend is mad because she went and told her husband that she was cheating. And so the question was why she mad at the friend, because she said she shouldn't have been cheating around her, but everybody like Steve and were like, "Why you ain't mad at your husband? He the one who would have told it."
Sound like they got too much time on their hands.
Yeah, she going around knocking on folks' windows.
She walked up and knocked on the window.
She bold. She probably she didn't get shot.
Sound like she need to mind her own business.
So my question is, if your wife came and told you that one of your homies' wives was cheating on him, would you call your homie?
Quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I probably call him.
Yeah.
Even if she told you don't say that.
Oh no! Look,
I wanted to call her and say, "Hey, I'm about to go pick him up. We're gonna go up to the park."
Oh no!
You talk to your wife, don't beat this fella up, and y'all do whatever y'all need to do.
Yeah, it's over with, man.
How close of a friend do we have to be for you to come tell?
Ooh, gotta be.
Now you can be close now.
Yeah, be close now.
So if he just since y'all are fraternity, if he just a brother,
no.
And he just a frat or whatever.
I'm gonna mind my own business.
Mind my business. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad at my wife. Like, why you
leave these folks alone.
As soon as she started, let me tell you about that part before they shoot you. Don't you tell me about nothing.
Now, vice versa. If you knew your wife friend was cheating on her husband, would you tell your wife? Would you be mad if she go tell her friend?
That ain't my
business. Who cheating?
For one, I ain't knocking on no windows.
My eyes ain't that good. I wear glasses for a reason.
For real, I don't know who I saw that
night. Nor deny.
Now, man, you flip the roles real quick. If
it's one of y'all, I got you. I'll call you. Hey man, your wife out here wild. Outside of that, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Hey, I'm calling while she's standing right there. Hey, now what's that, baby? She said she seen this dude.
Yeah.
Man.
Other than that,
don't tell him. Y'all hear this? She said don't tell you. I'm telling y'all now.
That ain't none of my business.
None of it.
Yeah. The realm of what's my business is very small.
What? For real. Oh. Hey, base sighting.
What? Oh, yeah, right.
Come in at the right time. That's what us good brothers do for each other. We look out for the brothers.
Yeah, buddy. So thank y'all for joining us.
I know, right? Appreciate y'all. Y'all come back next Thursday. It's gonna be a doozy.
Well, really, we are at our time. We appreciate you guys for taking some time to be with us. Next week it is gonna be a doozy because we're gonna talk about conspiracy theories. We got a couple conspiracies that we want to address and kind of see how that goes. Hopefully, we don't get cut off or canceled. Last time we brought up some stuff about the government, everybody's internet went out. So
everybody all at the same time.
Same time.
We're gonna see how this thing go. But like always, we appreciate you guys. And you ain't got to go home, but you gotta get up out of here. Deuces.
Full circle.
Third. I'm telling this
Oh, no.
all y'all have that third. If not, maybe a fourth. As me and JP would tell you. They would take all that love and all that support.
Make sure you clarify. You said JP, not JP.
Yeah. That's already a shaky argument right there.
I'm gonna be honest. When I was in high school driving, I really ain't pay attention to gas prices because I already knew how much I was gonna put in. If they was gonna put $10 in there, it didn't really matter.
$83. You didn't have to worry about it much.
Exactly.
You had to worry about it when
you was gonna ride.
I didn't pay attention to gas price. Now I'm pulling up and I'm like, oh, that gas over there nickel cheaper. Okay.